Hello, I'm Phantom Tugman, so I've been playing Town of Salem for quite some time. This game is item roll game, inspired by Mafia card game. So far there's only 2 item roll video games. Of course this and Among Us, which was made later than this game. Of course also Among Us was inspired by Mafia card game. Of course I will compare this game to Among Us to some degree. In this game there isn't movement gameplay, as in you don't move your character like in Among Us. Gameplay of this game is just typing in chat, and if you have ability for the role, then you can use it and lynch somebody when it seems they are evil dollars. As in killing somebody by voting, but after voting and before killing, other players can choose if somebody is guilty or innocent. For base game of this game there are 35 roles. 15 are town roles, 11 are mafia roles, and 9 are natural roles. So it may be too much to say in this video, but only 50 roles can be in game, because game needs to have 50 players to start game, at least in classic and not custom modes. And roles can repeat because that is random mode. However, in custom game mode you might be able to play game with less than 15 players. Plus there is expansion to game, given, which you need to buy it, or the game randomly gives tickets to you. There are 47 roles. There is a role group called Coven, as in expansion name suggests it. And there are 6 roles for it. There are 4 new roles in town role, so it makes 19 town roles. Mafia roles can stay same, 11, and there are 3 more roles in natural role, so it makes 11 natural roles. Actually, this game might be called as multiplayer text-based chat game with micromanaging gameplay. I can say it's micromanaging game. About chat. I tried finding if there are some players that are playing this game using Discord as voice chat, but didn't find any video about it. I found one where the players talk it through Discord, but it didn't share the game in one racket. I guess it isn't possible to do that, because in game chat you can whisper as right in private messages to other players. In game you can see voice whispering for, but how you will be able to do it in Discord was? Well, for private chats you could use in-game chats. Actually, that's why at least you can't have private chats outside of the game. Now that I think of it, it might be the same for in-game chat, because there is role which can say whispers, and there is another role which can block your ability to chat in-game. So you can only use game's chat. For this game there are some downloads. Well, it could be said same about Among Us when you finish a task and are ghost. But in this game there are some downloads when you can use your ability. Of course when you're dead, but in game there is medium, then you can talk with medium and share info. Unless medium is dead, or there is a medium, but then medium can do 1 second from that, and still can't with alive person. And I roll the touch players where it can revive or zombify that person and knows that players ability once, and there is one roll which there is another which remembers roll from that players. This game has multiple game modes. Normal. Under normal there is classic, ranked, practice and ranked. Wait, I didn't roll game have a ranked game mode. Classic have different roles than rank and ranked practice. Custom have of course custom and rapid mode. In custom you can choose what kind of role there is, and rapid mode goes faster than regular game. Even though it feels like regular game, for typing is already too fast. Well, I'm playing this of course from Steam, so I'm using keyboard. But about those players who are playing it from mobile? Well, about platforms I'll say later, if I remember to do that. And let's see, there is Chaos mode. Under it is NAL, Rainbow, Dracula's Police and Dawn Traitor. For current expansion, most of they are same game modes, but some removed and some add. Added are Mafia returned under current classic and under trials there is rotating game mode. Insane game mode switches around after time. When I wrote script it was fit mode, but because I had tickets I played current NAL and I not the slower modes. Well, maybe it's still same, but or when the city is published it might be different. Well, same things that I don't like this in this game is there is daily proof, which makes you open game every day, or at least it tries to do it. Daily proof gives you random reward out of it. At least one reward is scrolls, which just increases to get specific role. Another thing is that it throws invoice asking for money when I already bought game on Steam. It's like free to play game behavior, but game is paid. Plus there are microtransactions. Wanted to say it's just for cosmetic purpose, but there are scrolls. Well, there are also cosmetic microtransactions DLC in Among Us, but this can be for getting something you need to pay currency. But in Among Us, you pay cosmetic bottle without having in-game currency. But then again, this game at least one of those currencies can be in from the game. So maybe it's fine. Well, I could ignore it that. Because at the moment I'm myself not earning money or not enough money from AdSense, so I can break out it. But game still throws in the face asking for money. Well, when game starts you can have whatever name you want, and for each game sessions you can have different name. However, if you want to change username with which you are looking into the game, then you need to spend $5. Like I before said, scrolls increase chance of getting the role, but of course it is included at getting that role. You can have up to 3D scrolls for one role, or it could be for all scrolls. I don't know about that, because I haven't got up to 3D scrolls, only 3 scrolls, which from daily bro. Well, in ranked and rank practice scrolls doesn't work, or I tried like that. At least scrolls doesn't work in the ranked, but in ranked practice, it seems that scrolls are working in ranked practice. But at least for ranked games say so that the scrolls can be used. Yeah, you can register it for free on Town of Salem website, but you won't be able to play it unless you practice it or somebody gave you referral code. Referral code works only in web version of game, even the game is on Steam, but that's upfront paid game, and still game showing some great, and you can download game on Bond, but still you won't be able to play it unless you buy Bond Premium or use account that either Steam version connected or web version connected, or I think like that. When somebody breaks rules and playing with referral code, then for game's sake he can get into trouble. I press ban, and it might be permanent ban. Only from one side it looks like the devs or publisher of this game is stealing money from people in that way. I've seen banning players for bad game. If player doesn't get IP ban, then for a to spare money, then they can get around ban. And I wondered if referral codes were after ban from ban person. That still works than it needs to be, but then maybe. Wait a minute, referral codes works only on websites, so then use the referral code from ban again and use it on websites, so maybe that's why it works. Oh, okay, not sure about that. Or Steam accounts get spam, but then again for website the referral codes that doesn't scare anything if referral codes stay active even account is banned, but still, I wonder if code from ban could still work, maybe for fault that you can get around ban. Well, this game have on account system, so it's possible to have crossplay. Only game throws in ways also that if you get web and phone Premium even though you have Steam version, then you will get some cosmetic stuff. Wait a minute. You would have been buying either web or phone version, which then I wouldn't get those cosmetic stuff, or I would get them. So then there is cosmetic stuff for Steam version. And I didn't get because I bought the game first on Steam. Anyways, I will be leaving this video here. Like I before said, from this game you can else someone, but game showing a little bit great might make game less and show up. And I won't be sharing rival codes unless I know I won't get banned. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like on the video and subscribe. See you next time.